Good evening. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Steve Trahosky, and I will be your host for the third and final census edition of Stay Home Jam Together. This is where we come to listen to some great music and talk to you about taking the census. Please, folks, we are already paying into the federal taxes. Let's keep them here in our city. If we can take the census and get an accurate number, we can keep this money right here in our city. It can go to our schools, our community centers, our roads. It can just go to making Erie a much better place than it already is. So just go over to my 2020census.gov. It takes just 10 minutes. You can do it tonight while you're listening to the music. And do us a favor, take a screenshot and send us a confirmation. And we can enter you in a chance to win a $100 prize pack. Just look at the description below. Everyone tuning in tonight has a chance to donate to the artist, and this money will go directly to the artists. So if you're tuning in tonight, please just take a look down at the descriptions, and you will have an opportunity to donate to both of these artists. So let's get into the music, folks. The first guy I'd like to welcome is, if you don't know this gentleman in Erie, you've been sleeping. I'm going to tell you, because he is everywhere. Everywhere. And he started at the age of 13. I'm talking about the legendary Eric Brewer. Yes, yes, yes. Guitar Player Magazine top 10 unsigned guitarist in the nation. He won the Jim Weber Memorial Award for blues guitar, 8 Rock Erie Awards, 3 Erie Reader Awards, the Best of Award. He's just too humble to talk about it all, too. And probably many more that I'm forgetting. He has recorded with many, many local people and national and international folks. Eric's bands have opened up for Motley Crue, the Dave Matthews Band, the Allman Brothers, and locally he plays with bands like C. Brown Experience, Ron Yarrow's in the Vehicle, 6 Year Stretch, Jeff Fetterman Band, Eric Brewer and Friends, of course, which he leads. If you don't know Eric, check him out. But I'm sure we all know who Eric Brewer is, so I won't waste any more time. Make sure to go over to Facebook and Spotify, check out Eric's music. You will not be sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eric Brewer.
Thanks, Steve. You guys have to bear with me. I don't play solo very often, so just kind of go along with it. Driving through the open doors, a cloud of fear are fighting tiny wars. The peace among us is compromised. Dream of dysfunction finally realized, yeah. We wait in the wings for our second exit. Never knowing how the odds have been stacked. So cut the scene short before they reacted. Faith is blind, but hope is certain. The days of anxiety must be overturned. Rejuvenation of the soul. Script complete, just play the role, yeah. We wait in the wings for our second acting. Never knowing how the odds have been stacked. faith is blind, but hope is earned. This age of anxiety must be overturned. Rejuvenation of the soul. Script complete, just play the role. Yeah, reset the clocks, it's your lucky day. Well, life in another world has a part you can play. Reset the clocks, it's your lucky day. Well, reinforcements are on the way. All right. So I want to say real quick, make sure to take the census while you're listening. It only takes about 10 minutes to fill out. So please go to my2020census.gov. So make sure to check that out. Thanks, everybody. Get a quick tune up, and I'll be right back at it. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I kind of miss playing live and everything, but this is next best thing. So really appreciate everybody involved here, and thanks for tuning in, and hope you guys are having fun. Well, big Buddha Judah, don't misconstrue me. You gonna put it to me. Big Buddha Judah, for the first time, yeah. See, early hour for me, the same time, fine. Every Judy, Judy, for the first time, yeah, see, well, they bound for me, same time, fine. Now everyone is saying, I wanna know that we can't get it. I wanna know if you're gonna go my way. I want to know, yeah, that we can't get it. I wanna know if you're gonna go. I wanna know that we can't get it. I wanna know if you're gonna go my way. I want to know, yeah, that we can't hit it. I wanna know if you're gonna go. Hey, I wanna know. 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 I wanna know if you're gonna go. All right, get them warmed up. Like I said, bear with me here. I don't play solo very often, so just kind of messing around. Hope you enjoy it. And coming up later, we got C. Brown, my good buddy C. Brown. Gonna tear it up for you guys, and maybe a little something special at the end. So make sure to stay tuned. I think I got one or two more for you here. Quick tune. Somehow I still sweat, even though there's like no crowd. I still sweat. Go figure. These are mostly Brewer and Friends songs, so if you've seen my band Eric Brewer and Friends out, you've probably heard these songs. Maybe not acoustic, but you've heard them, so just trying to do my best interpretation. So this one's called FUA. Hope you enjoy it. Well, before long we're bound to fall off, but there's still time. Change our minds. Sometimes it feels like there's nothing left. Well, to discover there's just emptiness. Truth will be feel for all to see it. Seen it before, I know the signs. No one can try to take what's mine. Thinking about all that's left behind and what could be waiting down the line. Was waiting down that line. The air feels different than before. Reality is knocking at the door, but nobody's home anymore. We're standing on the brink of change. We're looking for somewhere to place the blame, but it's our fault to stay the same. Seen it before, I know the signs. No one can try to take what's mine. Thinking about all that's left behind and what could be waiting down the line. Was waiting down that line for us to find. right, thanks everybody. We got time for one more? How are we looking there? Yeah? All right, I got one more quick one for you. Make sure to go to my2020census.gov and take the census, like I said. And I want to thank everybody here, Rob, Maria, the whole Raven crew, Steve, everybody that's doing such a cool thing here. It's really awesome. And this is the first time I've played a gig, like a longer one than 10 minutes. So I played one over at Art Lore. Which Steve and I are doing one there Saturday too, so make sure to check that out. But pretty rusty, so just by the time 4 songs is over, I'm just getting warmed up. So bear with me, but thanks for listening, everybody, and we really appreciate it. So it's the last one. Spaces are just empty, waiting to be filled. A galaxy of nowhere, we're totally devoid of will. Yeah, yeah. Many destinations that we don't understand. Well, are we getting closer? Whoa, the mystery's at hand. Yeah, yeah. System many levels, majority remote. Thanks, everybody.
Wow, Brew. Sounds fantastic. What a great set, man. Thank you so much, Eric, for being
Thanks,
here
guys.
tonight. That sounded great, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So,
Thanks,
Eric,
Steve.
how you doing, man?
I'm all right. How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing real good. How you coming through all this?
You know, best that I can.
Right on, man. You know, we miss seeing you play. I think someone said the other day, you really know we're on lockdown when you open up the social media or the paper and Eric Brewer's not playing 1 or 3 gigs. You know, I mean, that's wonderful. Hey, one thing I forgot to mention, too, you know, Eric, you've been playing with Lindsay Vendetti as well in 2 for the Show. And you guys were doing quite a bit of work, too. I love that duo.
Thank you, man.
You know, that's just such a fantastic duo. And you just got done doing a really kind of a cool, well, I guess before all this went down, you did kind of a cool recording with Jeff Fetterman.
That is correct. Yeah, we went out to San Jose, California, and worked with this great producer, Kid Anderson. He's done all kinds of really,
Oh, yeah.
really notable blues stuff. Yeah, so that was awesome.
Wow, what a great experience, man. And of course, you're always bringing fantastic experiences to us musically. So anyways, Brew, thanks a lot. Thanks for being here tonight. Folks, if you want to donate tonight to the performers, please just go to the links that will pop up throughout the performances, and you can donate directly to those, and that will all go to the artists. While you're listening tonight, I want to remind you to go over and take the census, my2020census.gov. Go over, take the census. It just takes 10 minutes. If we can do this, we can keep all this money right here in Erie. All right, folks, so please just take the time to go over and take it. Take a screenshot, send it over to us, and you can enter to win a $100 prize pack tonight. All right, moving on, and speaking of fantastic artists, ladies and gentlemen, our next artist tonight is a multi-Erie hip-hop, award-winning hip-hop artist. C. Brown is here. He is the grandson of the legendary jazz artist Mary Alice Brown. C, man, he's been all over the place, but lately he has been leading his own ensemble, the C. Brown Experience. Outside of music, C has done voiceovers, acting. I even hear that handsome devil has done some modeling. And he's just done all kinds of things. He's done, he did a great, notable movie called, a short movie called Our Erie. And to hear C's music, you can go on Spotify, Facebook, and check him out. So, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome C. Brown.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Steve. And shout out to my brother Eric Brewer for a killer set. Make sure you go to my2020census.gov, fill out the census. It doesn't take long, and it's very important that you do so. So let's get started. I'm ready.
All around me are familiar faces.
This song right here is called Mad World.
Places, worn out faces.
It's about what's going on in our city.
Daily races.
Yeah.
Going nowhere.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
I'm living in the land of the lost, not the land of the free. See, that land's a mirage. I walk down the streets, lost souls carry on, dragging their feet without a destiny or cause. What's a purpose? What's a fate? It's not in my people that are stuck in such a state, barely getting by. Nobody dreams, so they're caught up in this nightmare, just walking in place. My city is filled with people who gave up. Continuing is something they're afraid of. No soul, the zombie apocalypse is here. Been here, I'm sorry, been watching it for years. Bums on every corner, not willing to elevate. Minimum wage workers adapted to what they're paid. Everyone is hypnotized, who can break the spell? Spirits roaming the earth without a story to tell. So this is the story I tell. My common people don't want to pick up from where they fell. But I shouldn't even speak, cause I'm similar to them and they're similar to me. Mad world. You know, a lot of times we get very content and we don't want to do more, living in this mad world. I feel like I'm going nowhere. It's always been in me to stay humble, stay grounded, even if the ground crumbles. There's not enough shows to make me cocky, but there's a few people who think I am. No, that's not me. I've been called Hollywood like I pretend that I'm the superstar. Only because I like to shoot for stars. People feeling forgotten, feeling for credit. But every time I say thank you, they never catch it. Now I'm catching flack, something that I never need. Change your perception of me, or just let me be. Never been arrogant, no persona or alias. Prima donna, that can't be it. Watch my finger flip. I don't expect you to pull out the red carpet across the turf where I work like I just started. It's crazy how the more I do, the more I'm hated on. The hate will always follow no matter what stage I'm on. I just want to make my songs, and hopefully the songs I make will make you sing along. If the spotlight is on me, why take it from me? I try to share it with you, but you can't take the heat. Mad world. You know, the more you do, the more you evolve, the more hate will come your way. You just gotta learn how to overcome it. I feel like I'm going nowhere, yeah. I got friends who can't seem to stay out of jail. They go right back in after out on bail. See my women who pop out a kid every year, so the government plays daddy. She cares less about a career. As she's popping them out, a boy my age took a shot to the chest, so the community balances out, but it never expands. Every day we can change, cause every day is a chance. I wanna be able to pick up the eerie times and see no death. Run into a woman who wants more for herself. Know my homies been out of the cage for months. Downtown business suits on their way to lunch. No more just breathing, only succeed. Check my Facebook and see nobody slandering me. It's time for my familiar faces to make a difference. You're waiting for the world to change, make it different. Wake up every day making the same decisions. Your yesterdays look like tomorrow, it's the same prediction. Unless you take today and utilize it, imagine what the world could be like with you inside it. Yeah. That last verse is about believing in yourself, having hope. Because we all got something to contribute to the world. Hey, I feel like I'm going nowhere. Like I'm going nowhere. Mad World. You can check that video out on YouTube, directed by my man 3 Gloves Productions, and produced by a California producer, by Baby Dubs. Check it out. Yeah. Happy to be here. Thanks to everybody who's involved, keeping us musicians going. And I hope everybody is staying safe out there. Yeah. This song right here is called I Need More. Yeah. Driven crazy, I may cause a vehicular homicide. Take a life with the way that I'm missing turns, even if I knew the speed limit first. I can't control these trafficking thoughts. The light is always green and it hurts. In need of faith, like the type you seek for in church. If I touch the offering plate, can I eat off it first? I think about bad things and who be willing to join, but I'll only stay alive for the ones that I disappoint. Ironic, life is a trick, no wonder why we're platonic. Battling asthma, yet I wanna have something chronic. My mind is no different from someone that's in college. They could have stopped at high school, but there's more beyond it. Why settle for a pond if you can have you a river? The little things in life are free, I wanna afford bigger. Hey, my granny said that my life is not all that bad. Not to sound ungrateful, but life is all I've had. I'm talking riches, true friends, and shopping bags filled with things you never saw and I never had. Sometimes I crumble because I miss my dad. Sometimes I crumble because I'm talking riches, true friends, and shopping bags filled with things you never saw and I never had. Sometimes I crumble because I miss my dad. Sometimes, hey. Consider the sinister for my 7 sins, but consider the situation I'm sitting in. I haven't seen my homie in so many years, but we wouldn't be divided if I had the dividends. I'ma need y'all to pardon my stress. I wanna find my place here, but that's hard to address. I remember when my brother pulled up in his excursion. I still don't have a whip, so who has more of a stretch? Putting more on my thoughts as my phone is going off. Everybody's bugging me, I feel like going off. 1-800 numbers calling me on the regular. My card is still declining when I step to a register. Having problems with the same girl that be judging me. Now all I want is space, but something else might come in between. My granny said that my life is not all that bad. Not to sound ungrateful, but life is all I've had. I'm talking riches, true friends, and shopping bags filled with things you never saw and I never had. Sometimes I crumble because I miss my dad. Sometimes I crumble because I miss my dad. I'm talking riches, true friends, and shopping bags filled with things you never saw and I never had. Sometimes I crumble because I miss my dad. Sometimes, Once again, that song is called I Need More, produced by a local producer, Agony. Thank you for that beat. It's about wanting more out of life. We all got dreams and aspirations, so never give up, never settle, keep going. Yeah. Once again, fill out the census. It doesn't take long. This track right here is called The Traffic. I've seen a lot of people come and go, and very few stay. Misery loves company, my place could use a home. With all this empty space, I'll only let my thoughts roam. The way that people seem is not the way that people are. So the way that people are isn't always shown. But I have friends that meant well, reveal certain symptoms. Seen women cut off their feelings just as quick as they would get them. When the wind blows, everybody is in a rush. I got a lot bottled inside, I just wanna fill it with trust. I need someone to share my dreams with, and in secret, but I can never keep anyone around, so I'm speechless. Friends walk by me until their feet swell. My main chick comes with too many details. Love isn't supposed to cost how I find it on retail. When I pay attention, I have it up for a resale. The revolving door is always put to use, and old faces become new. When you're in the traffic, people come and go, stop and go. Tell me when someone will stop and stay. Being strange is a common phase, yeah. Left and right, they all walk away. In the traffic, people come and go, stop and go. Tell me when someone will stop and stay. Being strange is a common phase. Left and right, they all walk away. I had somebody promise me that they would be a better friend. I guess promises are featherweight, weighing in. My grandma passed and I didn't receive condolences from the ones I brought around her, which made me question what we were then. Regardless of the regards that I sent, it seemed they all got returned when their guardians went. I remember when their relatives died, I was all ears. But I guess my grandma isn't dead enough for them to hear. I swear to God, I'm not of this world. Though I get drunk and curl in a fetal, wishing that I was holding on to someone thorough. Going days without a shower, dishes barely touch. I throw my phone in my drawer because I'm not cared enough. Having thoughts like I'm the one that no one thinks about. Staring at a blank ceiling with a noggin full of doubts. The revolving door is always put to use, and new faces remain new. When you're in the traffic, people come and go, stop and go. Tell me when someone will stop and stay. Hey, being strange is a common phase. Hey, left and right, they all walk away. When you're in the traffic, people come and go, stop and go. Tell me when someone will stop and stay. Hey, being strange is a common phase. Yeah, left and right, they all walk away. They all walk away. They all walk away. Hey, being strange is a common phase. Left and right, they all walk away. They all walk away. They all walk away. Being strange is a common phase. And left and right, they all walk away. Yeah, that song is called The Traffic. Really proud of that one. Personal song, like most of my writings. And this song right here is called Mind Warp. I've done this song live with this American song some years ago. I still perform this song to this day, obviously. It's about being in a situation and feeling manipulated, feeling betrayed from all angles. I know that I don't own you, and I don't know if I was trying to. Guess my head is all messed up, cause it was stuck between these lies and truth. Trying to figure out where lies the truth. I could have sworn that it lied with you, but now I know you're not reliable, so I'm relying on what I found is proof. My homegirl said she doesn't like you. Something about you that she ain't feeling, I didn't see it. Now that I see it, I don't know exactly what I'm feeling. People calling you sneaky, with a weird vibe that you're devious. Now that I came down from the high, I can finally see what your evil is. You had me so balloon-headed. Make believe, made me believe that I was the only one treading through that place between your leggings. Every day, or dang near, you had me thinking that I was the only man here. Now it's man down. When your pants were down within the crevice of your brain, did my face appear? I guess not. And I know that I shouldn't be concerned. But when you're telling me that I'm the only one, I feel like to you I am a concern. Boost my ego to shoot it down. You only killed my soul. You can't revive my trust. It died inside of his home because we feel less when we have more. Feel more when we have less. Hurt those that refuse to heal and heal those that are scratchless. God, why do certain people do what they do with no regrets and no remorse? We feel less when we have more. Feel more when we have less. Hurt those that refuse to heal and heal those that are scratchless. God, Why do certain people do what they do with no regrets? Yeah. Did you like him for a long time? Did you always have this crush? Cause the last time that I checked, all you ever wanted to have was us. Claiming that I'm such a good guy, but you wanted someone else. Bad enough that you betrayed your friend. That knife went too far in. You knew they were together, and you knew that they weren't perfect, but you knew no matter how big of a fight, that girl loved him regardless. Ain't care about how her heart chipped. It was an opportunity for your hormones. She was clueless, I was too with you two getting up, getting it on, man. My mind was manipulated. And while you were loving him, you were catering to my ego. I was so sure that nobody else could win. All those times I spent with you, Charles, I'm so content with you. Now I don't know who you are. She's no longer friends with you. You did something so low, on the low. How can you care about my heart when you don't have one of your own? Boost my ego to shoot it down. You only killed my soul, and you can't revive my trust. It died inside of his home because we feel less when we have more. Feel more when we have less. Hurt those that refuse to heal and heal those that are scratchless. God, why do certain people do what they do? With no regrets and no remorse. We feel less when we have more. Feel more when we have less. Hurt those that refuse to heal and heal those that are scratchless. God, why do certain people do what they do? With no regrets and no remorse. Yeah. With no regrets and no remorse. Yeah. With no regrets and no remorse. Yeah. No regrets, yeah, because we feel less when we have more, feel more when we have less, hurt those that refuse to heal and heal those that are scratchless, yeah. Mind warped, self-produced. If you don't know, I also make beats as well. I do a lot of things. I just love to be creative. I just love the arts. That's what I'm about. That's why I'm here. And shout out to all my music colleagues out there that are doing their thing, yeah. This song right here, inspired by the Goo Goo Dolls' Irish, one of my favorite songs actually. Another self-produced track, it's called The Introvert. For anybody that feels like they can't express themselves. Every girl that's treated me like dirt wants a bouquet. And every girl I have ever lusted wanted to stray. My New Year's kiss was missing, what can I say? The ball drops, my only thought, I need a way to flee from this world, cause I see that I'm still a monster. Shunned from my inner conscience that no one wants to come talk to. Why am I often awkward? It's bizarre how my problem is never finding a solution besides lying in a coffin. Why can't you understand me? Why is it always nonsense whenever I get to talking? Why do you choose their side besides mine? What am I wrong for? I try to be true and show you everything I got, but when you got it, you're through. It's like to comprehend my thoughts, you gotta be crazy or something. I try to fit in, but it's like I'm popping off every button. I gotta sew before I reap, but I give you the shirt on my back. No wonder why the world is cold. I gave you all that I have. Hey, hey, hey. For now, I'm just an introvert. Hey, hey. For now, I'm just an introvert. For now, I'm just an introvert. I'm just an introvert. Don't waste my time pretending to love. Don't waste my time pretending to care. I have a point of view, but do you stare? People hurt me, but it hurts more when they don't want to heal. I need a shoulder to lean on, but I'm standing still. I try to open up, but you just close the door. Forget an open door, Silent Hill that I'm rolling on. I will never let another breath slip if I'm tripping. This monster here done found the exit. I'll share my story with myself. Cause self will always be here. Self will understand me when nobody else can see clear. Self will always dry my eyes whenever they are flooded. And self will let me fit in with them. He never judges. Self will always listen. Even when I'm not speaking, I wear the pants in this relationship, but he checks for creases. Self is never selfish, he's dedicated to me. But what self doesn't know is that it's you guys I still need. Still need. Still need. For now, I'm just an introvert. Yeah, for now, I'm just an introvert. Even though it feels safe to just keep it all inside, at the end of the day, you still want somebody that you can talk to. Make sure you check up on your family and friends. see how the mental state is doing. You never know what somebody is going through. Yeah. Cherish one another. Once again, that song is called The Introvert. You can check that video out as well on YouTube. Yeah. Always shooting videos, always doing something. Check out my latest work as well. And just stay tuned for more music, more visuals, more stories. Always got something in the works. The song right here is called Beast Without Beauty. For anybody with insecurities or they're just not too sure of themselves, trust me, I understand. Never was the cute type, I was always too short. Girls wouldn't mess with me, told me I was too short. Light skin, far from that, I was always dark, and that was my defect. That ain't reflect where my heart is at. Nobody saw it, frightened by my appearance. I show you who I am, but my ugly is interference. Too black, big nose, little ears and skinny, 5 feet, whatever. Wishing I could be 6 feet. Miracle baby, wasn't supposed to be born. Mama had her third child, now look at this Capricorn. Curse, I don't know how to live anymore. You try to stop and smell the roses, you get pricked by the thorns. I don't look like my brother or my sister is bad, and we have the same mom and dad. I've never been a fan of pictures, they never turned out right, no wonder, neither did I. What am I around to be? Who's around for me? I don't see that on my own. Hey, lay me down to sleep, cause I don't fit in this place called home. Reflection in the mirror or a stain on the glass. Hey, I'm a man of my word but won't speak. I'm all about my dreams but won't sleep. I can't, too scared of failure, always have been a failure. East high warrior hiding behind a barrier. How much can my heart take, let alone give? I don't have a lot to offer, so I don't share. In 4th grade, I fell in love, that was so rare. But she ain't wanna mess with the no one going nowhere. An outcast in class, but overlooked. I was teased by the projects, laughed at by the hood. I would cry, convinced I was ugly. It worked, until this day, I hate walking in clubs first. People say that I'm built, but they always add small. It gets under my skin, then comes out when I talk. Like y'all girls, I can't stand my ways, and they say God don't make mistakes. What am I around to be? Who's around for me? I don't see that on my own. I ain't even proud of me. Lay me down to sleep. I don't fit in this place called home. I wanna look so you won't feel reflection in the or a stain on the beast without beauty. Yeah, I'm just a beast without beauty. Yeah, those are a few of my tracks from my archive. Make sure you check me out on YouTube, SoundCloud, Facebook, IG, all of those things. And yeah, once again, make sure you go to my 2020census.gov, fill out the census, please. It doesn't take long. And we got a special treat. I'm going to do a little collaboration with my brother, Eric Brewer, for another one of my songs. And yeah, let's get it, man.
You ready, Charles?
I am ready.
All right.
I'm never ready, Brewer. I'm never ready. No.
That's a lie. All right, here we go.
Keep supporting your local musicians. We need you more than you think. Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing. Yeah. This song is called Square One. Hey. Stress is overbearing. That's why sober's not an option for me when I'm caring. Where's my drink? Not a future to await, just a present to suffer. Whenever I'm on the right track, it switches up to another. Nothing but bad news in the mailbox. I'm about to tell the mailman that there's no need for him to deliver. Every time I save a buck, another debt endangers it. I'm so close to selling my soul for a life that's glamorous. How can I handle this? Every one step I take forward is a whole staircase back from what I was leaning towards. When everything is looking up, playing in my favor, it all begins to crumble. Must have used up all my prayers. Square One seems to be the place I'm too familiar with. I get drunk there, have a lot of fun there, running a mile a minute when I know that I'll end up there. There's always something stopping me from catching up, yeah. Square One, I'm always back to square one. Hey. Square One, I'm always back to square one. Square One, I'm always back to square one. It's like I'm fighting with life. I wish God gave me the fair one. It's like I'm a failure before a winner. Turmoil burns slower into my mind, convincing me that there is no hope for a young black lad. But look at my peers, how they come up that fast. They were just right here. I'm surpassed by many. A glass of Henny would help, but when that glass is empty, it's bad to the envy I felt. I try to progress just to get taken away from what's next. They say success sucks, and I'm waiting to bust next. I've taken pay cuts, but always had the budget. Can you blame me for having thoughts of death? You're telling me that I shouldn't think negative, but the number in my bank account is negative. This is why I don't like to try. Everything keeps starting over in this life of mine. I'm always going in circles, never finding a loophole. Guess it's back to these oodles and noodles, I got a spoonful. Square one, I'm always back to square one. Yeah, square one, I'm always back to square one. Square one, I'm always back to square one. It's like I'm fighting with life. I wish God gave me the fair one. Hey, 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 square one. I'm always back to square one. Square one, square one, square one. I'm always back to square one. Square one, square one, square one. I'm always back to square one. Square one, square one. Fighting with life. I wish God gave me the fair one. Square one. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for tuning in, people. We appreciate you.
Thanks so much, C. Brown, Eric Brewer. Thank you so much for playing tonight. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for donating to these fantastic artists. Remember to take a few minutes to go over and take the census. We pay these federal taxes. Please, let's keep them in our city. Let's keep them in Erie. Thanks so much to Dave Tamulonis from the Erie Partnership, Rob Frank from R. Frank Media, and to Maria Gangemi from Celebrate Erie. I'm Steve Trahosky. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in to Stay Home Jam Together. Have a great night.